Morning and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Laura and today we shall be making banana muffins. It's one of my all-time favorite. Now I'm making these banana muffins for as a dessert this evening. We've been invited over to dinner at our friend's house and I decided to bring this as a dessert. So I'll show you how you can jazz these up into a dessert more than just a simple banana muffin for the morning. So here we go. Now before you begin baking, you have to ensure that all your ingredients are at room temperature. So for these banana muffins, what you will need is the following. You will need 3 eggs, for the liquid ingredients that is, 3 eggs, 1 cup of oil, a nice tablespoon of vanilla, you'll need 2 cups of sugar, and 3 to 4 smashed or mashed bananas. For the dry ingredients, you will need 3 cups of flour, you will need half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and I always love to add salt to my desserts, just a dash, and I love adding my spices. I love cinnamon and I love my nutmeg. I like to add 1 good teaspoon of that. You may want to reduce that or increase it if you want those flavors more pronounced. So what I have done already is I have sifted my flours, or my dry ingredients rather. So in here I have put my 3 cups of flour, my baking soda, my baking powder, my spices, that's cinnamon and nutmeg, and the dash of salt. Once you've sifted your dry ingredients, what I really like to do is I like to just take my metal whisk and just whisk all those dry ingredients together, making sure that those spices and the baking powder and baking soda, they're all well incorporated into the flour. And now for the wet ingredients. What I like to do is, this is a very simple batter. You just put everything together and mix. It can't be easier than that. Like I said, we'll need 3 eggs. What I like to do is I like to crack my eggs in a separate bowl, just to ensure that I don't get any shells caught into already in my mixing bowl. And now I'll add my 2 cups of sugar. I will now add, like I said, it's a very easy recipe. No need to be beating from the start. Trust me on this one. I'll now add my cup of vegetable oil. Now, a little trick. If you want to make these muffins for yourself at home and you want to make them low in fat, replace the 1 cup of vegetable oil with 1 cup of applesauce. I would prefer the unsweetened applesauce. But because this is for a friend this evening, I want to make it decadent. Next, we're going to add a nice tablespoon of vanilla. And finally, the star of the show, my mashed bananas. What I have done here is I have mashed 4 bananas. I'll just put it all in here. And that's it. So I like to start stirring my liquid batter first, just to get everything incorporated. And then I'm going to increase the speed so to build some air into the eggs and into the liquid batter, helping these banana muffins. Liquid ingredients have been well incorporated. And now time to add the dry ingredients. Now I've preheated my oven to 325 degrees. And one very important tip when making these muffins, I'm going to now incorporate the dry ingredients, but be careful not to overmix or overstir. If you do so, it will taste and feel or have the texture of bread, and you don't want that. You want these muffins to be light and fluffy and cakey. So here we go. I'm just going to throw all of this at the same time now with my mixture, or you could do this by hand. Just stir. The flour has incorporated into the liquid ingredients, and as you'll notice here, you will see there's still some streaks of flour, and that's fine. That's exactly what you want. So I'm just going to take this off the mixture. I'm just going to give it a couple of stirs by hand just to make sure that all of the flour, even at the bottom and in the sides, aren't well incorporated, but I won't work it too much. Notice there's still flour. That's good. That's what you want. The batter is ready to be placed into my muffin tins. But here's a little note. If you don't care for muffins that particular day, you could easily turn this batter into banana loaf bread if you wish. This batter makes 18 muffins, and 18 muffins translates to about 5 cups of dough or batter. So what you do is just take any loaf pan you may have in the home, measure, make sure that it can hold 5 cups of liquid, just measure it with water, and there you go. You can easily make this and turn this into a a banana loaf bread and not muffin. To get my batter into the muffin tin, I love using an ice cream scoop because first of all it's easy to scoop in and out of, and also I ensure that I have the same size of muffins through and through. Whoops. So here we go. There's one. And like I told you earlier, if you're making this for yourself, or even if you want to just make it for friends, this version is the following. You just put a couple of chopped pieces of walnuts on top of your banana muffin batter, and then like I said, I love topping it with some sugar. Simply bake them, and once they're baked, you can top them off with your favorite icing. Now these will go into a 325-degree oven, and now for my icing, I'm just going to sift a cup and a half of icing sugar with half a package of cream cheese. Just going to get rid of all those lumps before I mix the two together. That's it. So in goes my icing sugar, nice and sifted. And I'm going to stir slowly at first because you don't want icing sugar all over you. And then I'll increase the speed. Have it, folks, delicious banana muffins. Please enjoy. If you need more information, feel free to go to our website at cooking.chez or email me at laura@cooking.chez. Have a great day and enjoy.